of the BEAA, which is the Breathe Easier Alliance of Alabama. We're made up of vape business owners and individual vapors in the state of Alabama. We're all here together for a cause to protect vaping in Alabama as a business and as a choice that we've made as adults. So what I'm going to do today is run through some reasons why we're opposed to this tax. First, I want to thank everybody for coming here today, for your time, and for helping us with this cause, and for those of you that are members of the BEA, your financial support is what makes this entire thing possible. I want to thank our lobbyist, Angie, for all the time she puts in. And I want to thank the folks in the building, the state House representatives and the state Senate representatives for their time. I know many of us had conversations with them today, and so thanks for doing that, and we want to thank them for their time and allowing us to bend their ear on this issue. And I think we're making some progress, but we have to keep this going. And so I'm going to read these this list out, and then I'm going to turn it over for a couple other speakers. So first of all, we need to talk about this tax would shut businesses down. These are Alabama businesses, small businesses. There's got to be over 200 of them. The finances of the tax don't overlay onto an existing vape business model. It's not possible for the finances to work. I think we've all looked at the tax and clearly see that. The products that they didn't want to tax. Reason number two, 90% of these products are sold in Alabama by Alabama companies. There's got to be, as I said, over 250 shops. So it's not like we're taxing out-of-state products coming into the state. We're taxing the state. Third reason, our neighboring states don't have any tax schemes like this. So what do you think is going to happen? People are going to drive across the border to buy their vape products much cheaper. I'm talking about Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Mississippi. This is going to cost our state, counties, and municipalities revenue. It's pretty obvious. Fourth reason, this legislation targets Alabama small businesses, as we talked about, selling vape products that we all know are cessation products. This hasn't been proven yet, but I think we all feel pretty confident that's the case. I think our customers tell us that every day. I think we all hear that and believe that. Amen. That's why we're here. Yeah. So they're going to tax those products, but they're not going to tax products like Nicorette, the nicotine patch, those products that are manufactured for cessation and sold by large out-of-state corporations. And they're going to be free of any tax burden. Next reason, this tax will not generate revenue, but instead will cost the general fund money by driving up the unemployment rate. As I mentioned, there'll be no more vape jobs. And it's going to cost Medicaid more money by treating long-term diseases for people that are suffering from smoking history. And really, I think we all know that if you're in the vape business and you go out of business, you're not going to pay the taxes that you would have normally paid. So that, in our view, it's a negative tax. Another reason is part of the tax would levy a 25 cent per milliliter tax. I think most of us can agree that a 30 milliliter bottle of e-liquid is on an equivalent use of a carton of cigarettes. The tax on cigarettes for a carton of cigarettes is $2.50, but they would tax $7.50 on that 30 milliliter bottle. So that tells you what's going to happen here. The vaping bottle has always been more affordable. Not only has it been more, we think, more healthy, but it's clearly not going to be affordable. So what does that mean? Everyone's going to it's going to be cheaper to smoke, cheaper to do something that says it right on the side of the box. This will kill you. It says that right on the box. So this tax is going to encourage people to go back to that, which we know is poison. Next reason. Overwhelming medical research shows that e-cigarettes and vapor products are much safer. I don't know how any of you guys feel, but there's also studies that are coming out. There aren't enough of them. We would all like to say to customers, to anyone opposing our business or vaping, we want to point to that study and say, this is conclusive. This shows that this is healthier. We don't have that, but the results are pouring in from independent studies. Next reason, they're coming in from independent studies that show, in most cases, that vaping is a healthier choice. There's a lot of variables, we all know that. The products vary. Now, next reason, even the American Heart Association recognized that e-cigarettes are a more effective smoking sensation than gum or patch. And they published that in a 2014 Circulation Journal. And finally, and this one's my favorite, Dr. David Warner of the Mayo Clinic. Everyone's heard of the Mayo Clinic. That's the place you go when no one else can figure out what's wrong with you. These guys are the medical experts. This doctor, David Warner, stated, quote, if everyone was able to switch from conventional cigarettes to electronic cigarettes, it would probably improve overall health.
Amen. Yeah.
Smoking is a menace. It's been proven. Vaping technology is disruptive. A lot of people don't know about it, but we think it's saving lives. And that's why we're here. Quitting smoking is hard enough. The government should make it harder. Thanks for coming. Again, I'd like to introduce Zach Carpenter, who is speaking of small Alabama business people, Zach's a real success story. Like so many hundreds of Alabama vape businesses, pretty much starting their own, bootstrapping their own business. There's something with the American dream, and I want to bring Zach on from the Mobile area to talk about what he was talking about. Thanks.
All right. Thanks, sir.
All right, my name is Zach Carpenter. I'm the owner of Statehouse in Baldwin County, Alabama. It's tough coming up here today. It just doesn't seem like we should be having to fight this hard for something that's got such a good potential. First off, I want to thank everybody standing in front of us that came up here to support this today. It takes support from everybody to get that done. Second, I want to thank everybody in the house that took the time to speak with us, listen to us, and are willing to vote no against this thing. I also want to thank people across the country. The support that we've got all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast has been outrageous. If I get choked up in this speech, y'all excuse me. I've got a lot going on, and what we've got, I started vaping 6 years ago. I've smoked cigarettes for over 20 years. And in that process, I tried everything up under the sun to quit smoking. Well, 6 years ago, I gave it up. I put it down. I had my first electronic cigarette, and I haven't touched a cigarette since. And I've watched so many stories.
Hey, praise God. Right. Right.
Well, I've watched so many stories come right behind that, and that's why we do what we do. You know, we don't do this just for the money. We don't do this for any of the other stuff. We do this because it's helping people do things that's never been done before on the mass scale that it has. So we've been around for a decade as far as the industry goes, and we want the opportunity to continue going, and let's see what it's got to offer. You know, I can't see it killing something this early on. I started my business back in 2013 with my partner and I. Now I employ 18 people, all the way from labor up to skilled, trained, college graduates, and then we occupy 13,000 square feet of space that otherwise would be shut down right now in the state of Alabama.
Right.
We pay taxes. I ship all over the world. We use companies in Alabama to get our shipping supplies, our bottles, marketing materials, all that stuff. So not only do we support the industry that we're in, but we also support a lot of other industries. The Postal Service. The Postal Service ships so much materials out that we moved from one area to the next when we opened up our other business, and the city that we left in said, what do we have to do to get you guys to stay? And that was just one business. That's not including the over 200 other vape businesses that are in the state. That's one. There are over 2,000 jobs that this will affect. And so, let's give it an opportunity. Let's give it the opportunity that it deserves. We're all ex-smokers, every one of us, you know. We are not tobacco, and that is the biggest thing that we have to get across to people is we are a new industry. We deserve to be labeled as a new industry, and we need an opportunity to continue doing that.
Excellent. Yep. Yep.
I want to thank everybody for coming out again today. If I missed something, I apologize, but I'm just happy to be here and happy to see the support that we've got. I'm going to let Blake Ewan, City Councilman of Gardendale, come up and speak with you guys next.
All right. Yeah. All right.
It's good to be here today. I try to come down every session, so this gave me my opportunity to come down, and I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's a hot day. I'd rather have on gym shorts and something, but this is a good day. Thank you again for coming. I'm Blake Wynn. I'm on the City Council in Gardendale, a town just north of Birmingham, and was elected in 2012. I'm going to kind of highlight some things you've already heard and touch on in a minute, but as you all know, more than 250 small business retailers in Alabama specialize in e-cigarettes and employ over 2,000 hard-working Alabamians, jobs that people need and support their family and themselves. I'm sure some of you here. These businesses are ones in our community that contribute to the local economy with taxes, business licenses, and again, employing people. So it's revenue that these cities and counties that the state of Alabama need. I've heard from constituents and friends and people I love, such as Wendy and Scott Eichelberger, that this tax would only, force them to scale back their business. And I know some people are forced to shut their business down altogether. Something that Alabama again doesn't need as they face a budget crisis here in the state. So the potential for loss and would be terrible to cities, to counties, to the state overall. As many of you have here, many folks quit smoking and use this healthy alternative, which studies show is indeed healthier than regular cigarettes. So the tax is bad for my community, which there are 3 or 4 vapor shops. It's bad for Jefferson County, and it's bad for Alabama as a whole. So I'm here today with and for you. I've talked to many of my legislative friends, and it seems that it's not going much of anywhere. Fortunately, we've got to keep up the hard work. But also, it's bad, really terrible public policy. The long-term effects on Medicare and Medicaid, which are huge drains on Alabama budget, wouldn't be helped by this tax. That would hurt a new industry in the state. So again, I just would call on the legislator to vote against these taxes and any taxes and look at other ways. And thank you again for being here, and thank you for letting me speak to y'all.
Thank you, brother. Representative Gardendale.
Great job, guys. Again, everybody, thank you so much for coming out and supporting. And just a couple of things. Be sure to get on Facebook and find the Breathe Easier Alliance of Alabama. Like the page. We always have a call to action or something. Angie's going to post something. You just stay tuned to see what you got to do. You might have to call legislators. You might have to show up. You might need to do this. So everybody needs to stay tuned in. And we have a Vape meeting, a BEA meeting, August 30th. So everyone, please put that on your calendars. We hope to address new issues, perhaps expand the board, talk about what's going on at that point, get ready for the next year. So put that on your calendar, August 30th. Be sure to like the page on Facebook. And guys, let's also remember, whether you're a vape owner, business owner, or a vapor, somebody out in public, let's just be sure we all can vape responsibly. That means in places where there's no smoking, let's just observe the no vaping rule, because it's there for a reason. Although many of us don't believe the secondhand smoke is really a factor, let's just be respectful of people. There might be children or people in the area, and they're just big, huge clouds, and they're fun to blow, but we got to be respectful if we want to take it seriously. So I appreciate if everybody just did vape responsibly, and let's just be professional. We're here at a very professional place. We have to talk the talk and walk the walk. So with that, I think we'll wrap today. Everybody, again, thanks for coming. Be careful out there, and find us on the internet and follow us, and you'll have some updates coming soon. Thanks so much.